well, actually, no, let's go back. Day 1, tick of 75 hard. We did day 1. Oh my gosh. I don't know, it's a really weird feeling, right? That, like, it's not an easy challenge, right? At all. We're gonna have our green juice, right? And this is classed as water, right? There's 500 mils in here. I've got to drink 3.7 litres of water. That's a gallon of water a day for 75 days. That's not easy. Though I did find out yesterday that I do drink a lot of water in general. That's why I go to the toilet a lot. People haven't realised that. Anyway, let's go. Let's just have a bit of reflection on yesterday. First day, 10 pages of a self-help book, 2 45-minute sessions of exercise with at least 3 hours in between, 1 gallon of water, which is 3.7 litres of water, following some kind of health plan, yep, taking a start picture. What else was there? No alcohol, no sugar, no snacks, no cheating. Yeah, that's it. And I've done it. Hey, Brendan Lee, how you going? Hey, mate. Yeah, you do lives, don't you? I'm sure I've jumped on your lives. Cool. Look, I'm just talking about 75 hard that I just started yesterday. I've done day 1, and I'm just going to reflect. This is my dear diary. And then I'm going to go to the beach and we're going to see sunrise. So if you want to hang out for that, we're about 5 minutes away. So I'm waiting for my car to warm up, me warm up. So day 1, reflection, amazing. I mean, I did do a really amazing thing. I went for a walk. One of my exercises yesterday was going to Noosa National Park, which is my favourite hike, walk ever. Noosa National Park in southeast Queensland is the bomb. It's amazing. My car is warmed up. We need to start driving. So I'm going to put you down because we can't hold the phone while we're driving, right? And I will keep on doing my reflection and we're going to see the sunrise. So putting you down. Open the moonroof so you can have a bit of a view. All right. Oh, windows are foggy. All right, let's go. So yeah, 75 hard is not easy, right? Like, there's a bit of commitment there, like especially the water. Like, that's a lot of water. I've drank that much water, and when you have a challenge to drink that much water, you kind of have to set it up. Like, you drink it, you methodically think about it, right? How much water? Like right now, I have 2 litres within the car with me right this minute. I mean, I don't think I'm going to drink all that while I do this exercise at all. See what I'm doing? I've got green juice. That's 5 litres. That's like half a litre. I don't know what that is in gallons, guys. No idea. Okay, Mum. So it's cold. Oh, it says it's 15 degrees. So that's not that bad. So it's 6 a.m, guys. 6 a.m. on the play school clock in southeast Queensland in Australia. 6 a.m. Wednesday morning, which means Dancing with Dora night tonight. I have to put together a Dancing with Dora. I have a dance ready to go, so I just need to edit it. But yeah, my dear diary, reflection of yesterday. You know what? I feel so grateful that I've fallen upon this challenge. I have been wanting to do this 75 hard for a while. I did a version of it myself, of like a 55-day hard, leading up to my 50th birthday to look fabulous, right? Fit as fuck fabulous. That's what I was planning on. And I did look fit as fuck fabulous. But I didn't do the whole thing, like as in like, I didn't drink the water and I didn't read the books. I did everything else. So this time round, there's no, age birthday that we're celebrating. We're just trying to do this fitness for ourselves. And it's a mental challenge, right? To organise myself, to get all this done organised, like, to get all the waters ready, the clothes ready for the next morning, think about my exercise for the next day, the books, everything, go to bed at a good go to bed at a good time so you wake up in the next morning at a good time, all these things. So in 75 days, I'm going to be in such good peak performance in my brain. Honestly, I think it's going to give me things that I didn't even realize, right? Yeah, so I'm actually really, really excited about it. Hey, Matt, how you going? Hey, Matt, have you ever heard of 75 hard? It's hard. So you can't see me, mate. I'm here. I'm just driving to the beach. We're about to see sunrise. So, Matt, I'm just talking about my reflection on 75 hard. I did day 1 yesterday, and it's friggin' hard. It's no alcohol, no snacks, no takeaway, follow a diet, some kind of health regime for 75 days, 2 45-minute exercises a day, 1 outdoors at least, and a 3 hours between. Drink 3.7 litres of water, or 1 gallon, which is a lot. Read 10 pages of a self-help business kind of book. You have to take a progress photo. I think that's it. Yeah. It doesn't seem hard, but then when you put it all together, it is a lot. Okay, the sun hasn't risen. We have a bit of cloud, which we love cloud for the sunrise. Let me just get a park, guys. There's not a huge lot of people here this morning. Monday morning when I came down, it was packed. So it's interesting that this morning it's not so packed. All right. What are we working with, guys? What are we working with? G'day, I'm Dora, behind the camera, because we can't drive and hold the camera because that's illegal, right? And we don't do illegal things. All right, let me show you what we're working with. Oh, it's a bit foggy, isn't it? Okay, let me put the window down, the back window. Oh, let's go there, the back window. Oops. Okay, I'll turn the car off. That's why you can't see. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Okay, so we're going to see a sunrise, okay? Moral of my story. Hey, Wayne, how you going? Just giving you a thumbs up and shared your... Oh, thank you, mate. All right, moon roof closed. Hat, because, got to hat it on. Keys. All right, let's go. We're going to the beach. Okay, can't get out and do all the things at the same time. I mean, I can multitask, but... Why? All right, guys. Oh. Look at that, guys. Wow, I love sunrises like this. It's kind of moody. You can see in the background, that's where the sun is rising there. All right. You guys look at that. While I get my stuff out of the car. How have you been, Matt? So guys, Matt Launton is my friend from Cheshire in the UK. Like the Cheshire cat. Matt's a good friend of the channel. Matt drops in every couple of times, which is great. Matt, meet Brendan Lee. Brendan Lee is a new friend of mine. He does lives also. So I know, see, Matt loves lives. He's introduced me to some really cool lives. And then you've got custom screen printing. He does lots of lives too, guys. So he's a really cool guy from America. Brendan, I think, is from America too. Hey, January Pitster. You're from South Africa, aren't you? Well, look at the sunrise today. It's not as... you were here on Monday, weren't you? Bit different this morning. So, we get to drink our green juice while we watch the sunrise, guys. So, guys, welcome. I'm Dora, behind the camera. Not hiding, just because, you'd rather see the sunrise than my head. Right, trust me, I get it. And you're not being disrespectful, it's just true, right? There you go, guys. We're getting some sun. We're getting some sun. Yeah, Brendan. You love Sonia Kruger, don't you? Hey, Brendan, I actually don't know. Has Big Brother started this year already, has it? I actually don't watch normal TV, so let me know. Has it started this year already? Because I'll go check it out. Because I do like Big Brother. We seem to have really catty kind of weird things happen in our Big Brothers. And I think you'd like to perv on Sonia Kruger, Brandon. Okay, now I remember. Brendan Lee, on his lives, he reviews a lot of shows and movies and talks about politics. Oh, not exactly politics, but he discusses things that's, going on. Okay, guys, here comes the sunrise. Here comes the sun. Okay, I won't sing. There you go, guys. The sun is rising. The sun is rising. The sun is rising. It's amazing. So guys, welcome to the new day in Australia. It is 6:08 a.m. on Wednesday morning, guys. So most of you guys are in the Northern Hemisphere. So welcome to your future. Your future is shining right at you. Look at it. Look at it, guys. It's shining right at you. All right. Now, I have another phone that I use. It's an old phone that I use to capture the video. Oh my gosh, guys, this is beautiful. Okay. I'm going to flip you around, guys. You watch the sunrise. There you go. Guys, she's amazing, guys. Look at that. All right, so while we're standing here, I need to tell you about 75 Hard. Guys, I'm doing a mental health challenge / it is health. 75 Hard, I don't know if you've heard of it, is a free challenge you can do anywhere. But basically, you've got to challenge yourself for 75 days to have no alcohol, follow some kind of health regime, health diet kind of thing. I don't call it diet, I call it plan. You need to do 2 45 sessions a day of exercise. One has to be outside. So you guys are going on a 45-minute walk with me. And you have to read 10 pages of a self-help book. You have to drink 3.7 litres of water, or 1 gallon of water, which is not exactly easy. That's why that's 500 mils Here is 500 mils. In my car, I have another 2 bottles with 500 mils. So yeah, that's pretty much, oh, you need to take progress photos. So I did my day 1, and guys, so I did Pilates yesterday morning, and then in the afternoon, I actually had a free afternoon because my client cancelled on me. So I went and did my favourite hike, which is Noosa National Park. And oh my gosh, guys, it's magical. And I watched the sunset in Noosa National Park. And then I get to watch the sunrise over Moreton Island there. I don't know if you can see that, guys. There's an island. And there's the sun rising through a cloud, beaming right at you. I don't know, that's quite symbolical to me, like that I watched the sunset yesterday afternoon, and then I'm getting to watch the sunrise. So guys, this is 6:12 a.m. in southeast Queensland, a place called Redcliffe. So yes, this is Australia, guys. If you're in the Northern Hemisphere, it's still Tuesday night for you, or Tuesday evening. And this is your future. She's like glowing at you. So take that however you want to look at that. If you've been struggling, just remember that the sun will rise tomorrow morning, regardless of how you think or what you think. It will rise. And I always remember when I wake up in the morning that, there are some people that will not wake up this morning. So it's actually quite a gift to see this. It's quite a gift to wake up. That's what I mean. That's what I'm meaning. Not everyone will see the sunrise, because let's face it, in a couple of months, this sunrise will be at 4:30 a.m. in the morning, and you will not get me here at 4:30 a.m. in the morning. Not happening, guys. Not happening. You took a picture of the sunrise. Oh, good work, Wayne. So guys, you obviously have met each other in the chat. There's someone new here. Sorry guys, I can't really see the Amaral de Barello Bush. Okay, I think you're speaking Espanol. No, maybe even Italian. Maybe Brazilian, I don't know. But g'day. G'day, mate. This is the sunrise in Australia. Or the universal hello. So today is day 2 of 75 hard. I'm taking you on my challenge with me. So yeah, I will be not every morning down the beach. And you won't see a live from me every morning. Like I didn't do a live yesterday. But I will be updating you, telling you how my 75 hard is going. You will see me get fitter, leaner, meaner. No, mean in a good way, guys, right? This is not just working on my physique, it's working on my mental physique. Guys, that's gorgeous. Honestly. Thank you guys for watching it with me. This is quite a new thing that I take you on my lives. Literally, take you on my lives in my life. I've been jumping on this beach. You know what I just did, that jumping for joy? And videotaping it. I've been doing this for the last 3 years. Walking on this beach, jumping for joy, sharing it on my personal Facebook pages. Because it gives people joy when they see me jumping for joy. I don't know what it is, but they just laugh and carry on. I think it's funny. And people at the beach, when they walk past when I'm doing a jumping for joy, they're laughing at me too. And when I do a jumping for joy, I'm laughing. I love jumping. It's so fun. Like, I don't know why we stopped jumping, guys. And so my channel's a lot about that, is like finding the joy back in your life, or actually finding the joy back in my life. And I'm kind of, hopefully motivating you guys to, do more joyful things. I mean, not everyone wants to jump on the beach and dance and carry on. That's all right. You do you, I do me. But that's what you'll find on my channel. Me being authentically me. I just turned 50 and nothing's really changed. I've been doing this kind of, jumping, dancing for ages. So it's not just because I'm videotaping it or living it. I do this for my soul. And I'm taking you on the ride because, I want more people to feel happy in their life. Like, there's a lot of people that are not happy in life for different reasons. And I think, we just need to find something that we're joyful about. I'm joyful about the sun. I'm joyful about the beach. I'm joyful about growing things in my garden. I'm joyful about my chickens running around the backyard. I'm even joyful about you guys, right? Like Matt and I, we have good conversation about DJs. Hey, Matt, guess what? I just booked to go to a rave in November in Sydney. It's called Supersonic. And Armin van Buuren, my little main man, I love Armin, DJ Armin, he's coming. And last time I saw him was in Ibiza last year. Well, actually, last time I saw him was on my TV screen when he was at Tomorrowland. And Steve Aoki. Matt, do you like Steve Aoki? I love Steve Aoki. I've only seen him once, about 6 years ago in Brisbane, and he's coming back to Australia. I cannot wait. So, I don't often get to see raves because obviously DJs don't come to Australia very often because it's far, right? I get it. So the tickets were $190 Australian just for one night. Well worth it, guys. It was well worth it. And I thought, you know what? Dora's she's been good. She's behaving herself, right? I upgraded to the VIP ticket, so I get the upstairs. There's an upstairs section. And there's a little bit more room to dance. I upgraded to VIP last year when I went to their other version, which was Hypersonic, I think it was called. I don't know. But yeah, last year was amazing. I saw Gareth Emery, actually. I love Gareth Emery. So anyway, guys, I'm talking about DJs. I know a lot of you guys will go like, what? That's for young people. No, it's not. You're as young as you feel. And I love the doof music. Whoosh. I love it. Because, yeah, it just fills my soul. Music fills my soul. I think, actually, Wayne, you love music. You might not love dance music and techno and, all the hardcore stuff like I like or like Matt likes. So Matt's always sending me links to different DJs and different songs. So I appreciate that, Matt. I appreciate that, Matt. Hey, Nicola, how you going? I didn't see you there, Nicola. I can't see a lot. It's actually quite blurry, this phone. Well, the sun's going straight at me. Guys, Nicola's Recipes is my friend from Malaysia. So we have to say apa khabar, saya khabar baik. And Nicola knows that that's probably the most I can kind of say of Malay or Bahasa Indonesia. Because Bahasa Indonesia and Bahasa Malay are very similar. And I'm half Indonesian, that's why I can... And obviously Nicola is actually from Malaysia, guys, that's what I meant. So Nicola does amazing recipes, guys. You guys need to check out her channel. And even if you don't cook, like I don't really cook that well, you just watch her videos and you can taste the food. I'm not joking. You can taste it. Nicola, I have to tell you, I went to a Indonesian restaurant on the weekend with my mum. If you haven't seen my video, Nicola, it's on my video list. It's the top one. I just posted it a couple of days ago. Check it out. It'll bring you vibes of Malaysia. That's all I have to say. And you'll love it. And you know how I love food. And you'll get it. And you'll see my mum. But Nicola's actually living in Italy, guys. So her recipes are Malaysian with twists of her international travels, basically. So guys, happy dance, happy dance. I've done half a litre already of water. We now need to wash that down. There's half a litre in here too. Oh, that feels good. Oh yeah, you don't need to do it now, Nicola. I was just mentioning it because you'll appreciate it because it's food related, and you'll know some of the food. Because Malaysian food and Indonesian food are very similar in ways. A lot of cooking that Nicola does is very much like my mother. So Nicola gets a lot of her cooking inspired by her mother. So yeah, I think your mother and my mother cook very similar. Oh, honestly, guys, the sun is just amazing. Sorry if I keep on moving, but you know, I'm not sorry. I'm standing here, right? I'm not a tripod. Anyway, guys, I'm going to just put you down for a second. This is my tripod. I'll put you down. You guys look at that. I won't move for a bit then. I'm just going to get in my car. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Got to do another jump for joy. Okay, putting these in the car. I'll be back. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. Hey, Deb, how you going? So now we're switching it up, guys. We are now starting my first session, 45 minutes of exercise for day 2 of 75 hard. You guys can watch the sunrise while I walk, but we are walking intentionally today. We're doing 45 minutes this morning, and then this afternoon I have to do another 45-minute session. So I'm doing 75 hard, guys. I'll make a video, actually, probably make it tonight, actually, and I'll put it on my page. It won't be a live. I just want to talk about, why I'm doing 75 hard, what it is. I did a live the other day with a friend called Laurie from Raging rebel, and she told me all about her experience doing 75 hard. She's done it twice, and she's attempted it a few times. She's even writing a book about it. So if you're curious about that, this is my live list. It says it's called 75 hard. What is 75 hard? But I'll also make a video and I'll put it on my actual videos, not my live list. It won't be a live. But I'm doing it for, well, I'll share that with my video. But yeah, what it is basically 75 days of no alcohol, no cheating food, no takeaways. You need to follow some kind of health plan. My gosh, look at that, guys. That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. You need to drink 1 gallon of water or 3.7 litres. So I've already done half a litre. This is my other half drinking it now. So I need to get that done, early on through the day, because otherwise you'll be weeing all night. I can confirm I didn't wee all night last night, which is great. That means I drank it in the right times. You need to read 10 pages of self-help or business book. You need to take a progress photo. You need to... That's it, I think. But yeah, that's enough for you. Like, that's enough. It's like, for me personally, it means I have to organise my life a little bit more. Like I have to I'm following a special health plan. I actually woke up, my body clock is waking me up at 4:30 a.m. in the morning. So I'm reading 10 pages of a book, and I'm really enjoying this book, really enjoying it. I haven't read a book, guys, and finished it in quite a while. I normally take a travel book when I go on holidays, but I generally get so busy with my holiday that I don't read my book. And when I'm at home, I'm busy being busy. So yeah, I haven't been reading a book. So this is really good for my mental brain, my soul, is just to slow down and read a book. And I'm actually finding that when I get to 10 pages, I actually want to read more. So that's really good. So that's only day one. Oh my God, I have to share, guys. So yesterday my exercise was, I did a 45-minute Pilates class with my friends inside. I was inside, so one of your sessions has to be outside. And then my client in the afternoon cancelled, so that gave me time to I drove up to Noosa National Park. It's quite a famous national park, guys. It's actually my favourite hike ever in Australia, or in the world, to be honest. Though I haven't hiked around the world a lot, guys, so I can't really say that it's going to be amazing compared to other things like the Dolomites or something like that. Actually, Nicola, have you been to the Dolomites? I'd love to see the Dolomites and hike there. It's in Italy, guys. These amazing, like, towering mountains. And though, mind you, also, I have hiked in the Himalayas at the base of Everest base, and it's amazing. I take that back. The national park hike in Noosa is my favourite walk in Australia. Let's go with that. So, guys, I've done lots of hikes in Australia. It's amazing, guys. So that filled my soul yesterday, and I got to watch the sunset. So consequently, I didn't get home till like 7:45 last night. So yeah, that was a bit harsh. So it gave me enough time to basically just organise my day for today. Get my clothes ready, my drinks ready, think about what exercises I'm going to do today. So yeah, that's what you'll find on my channel moving forward for at least the next 73 days, guys. It won't be every day I'll do a live, but I will be taking you on my walks, which I normally have been taking you on my walks anyway. But I'll be just giving you, telling you how I've been going with the 75 hard. And there will be some hard days. Laurie said that, around the 40 days, they become harder. So anyway, I might need to lean on you guys in those times, or call a friend. So guys, if you're new to the chat, this is Redcliffe Peninsula. Over here we've got some swimmers getting ready to go swimming. It is winter here, guys. You wouldn't kind of tell it though because it's so beautiful. This is Redcliffe Beach, Sutton's Beach they call it. That's me walking backwards with my half litre of water. And that's the sunrise. And it's glorious. So Deb's saying she's never seen the sky that colour before. Honestly, Deb, August and September are the great months to see the sunrise here where I live. So you might actually start seeing me get up a little bit, like getting to the beach a little bit earlier, because obviously, yeah, my body clock just seems to want to wake up early at the moment because it's excited to get the day going. I'm really excited about doing the 75-day hard, guys. And, you know, my body clock knows that I need to start getting up in the morning early to get my reading done, start drinking my water, and then start my exercise for the day before I go to work. Because if I just sleep and then I go running around crazy, I'm not going to pack the water right. I don't know how much water I've drank. I might not pack my lunch, and then I might make bad decisions on what I eat through the day, which again is not good because I'm on a health plan, right? And I'm not supposed to be eating takeaway. Or I will struggle to get 2 exercises in with a 3-hour difference in between. And one has to be outside. So you can kind of gauge what I'm trying to say here is that you actually need to be quite prepared. So hence why I need to, at night time, get myself organised to start the day right. Because if I mess up in any way, I actually have to go back to day 1 or just give up. And they say more people have started 75 hard than they've finished it because it's not easy. That's 11 weeks, guys. I think I finish around the 5th or 6th of November. So it seems like ages away when I put it that way. 75 days doesn't sound as much when I say it like that, but when I say 11 weeks, or I finish in November, the first week, that just mentally plays with you, I've got to say. Hey, Ange! So we've got Nana Ange Nailed It. So Nana Ange Nailed It is my friend from, oh my gosh, she's from Iowa. I think she's from Iowa. I know she's American. She's a nail channel, guys. She does these beautiful nails, acrylic nails, and she paints them all these different crazy colours. It's very, very beautiful. Now, I've shared with Ange that I'm not into doing nails personally, but I do follow, oh my gosh, guys, isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful right there? Right there, Deb. Right there's your picture, Deb. That's your picture, Deb. That is, I've got to stay here, look at that, it's gorgeous. I might not love nails myself anymore, but I definitely have been watching Ange with her nails because she's very inspiring. I love watching people do what they love doing. Like if you watch Nicola's channel, Nicola's Recipes, you watch her cook, hear the way she talks about her food. It's actually quite motivational. Now guys, when I introduce channels, I'm not saying that you guys should go sub them. Like, don't do a sub for sub. Actually, take the time to go look at their channel, watch a video. If it resonates with you, sure, sub. Do what you like. But, don't be one of these channels that just subs everyone and anyone and then doesn't watch anyone's videos or doesn't do a comment. Like, in a real life conversation, you're going to say, hello, how are you? What have you been up to? You make a conversation. YouTube should be the same. But anyway, do what you guys do. But I introduce everyone's channel and why, they're part of my, what I feel about them. And there'll be some people that I probably won't talk about just because I don't know them. But I like to get to know the people that, subscribe and come to my lives. And I don't expect everyone to subscribe, guys. Some people just find me on lives. I'd rather them do that, and if they want to just watch lives, that's fine. Because my channel is really about my long form videos, guys. Not that I have been posting many long form videos, but let me promote my latest video I just put out 2 days ago. It's a little adventure I did on the weekend with my mum. My mum is Indonesian. I'm half Indonesian, guys. The other half of me is Australian. But I am Australian born. Have travelled to Indonesia quite a lot at a young age also. So I started, learning about cultures that, my backyard is so different to what's in other people's backyards. And that was an incredible, a young child, to learn that the world is so different to my backyard. Some people will never travel, and that's okay. But they'll also, if they're not, reading and learning about the world, just think their own backyard is what everyone is like. And it's so different. There's so many different cultures and foods and smells. And my gosh, like in India, the smell is just wowzers. Like I'm saying good and bad. Like the smell in Asia is like, smell in India, sorry, or Asia in general. The markets can be just so overpowering. So guys, we're just about to hit Lavender's Rock. So I normally go like this and give it a little kick. But then Lavender told me one day, if you stand above it, it's actually a love heart. So sometimes we need to slow down and just look, like smell the roses kind of moments. Hey Steve Meek, how you going? And these guys are our mangroves, which are so good for our environment, guys. We are getting rid of mangroves like so badly just because we're developing on the coastline so much. These little guys, they actually clean the air. Now, my friend Susan, who will probably be on the chat later on, Susan from High Country Homestead, and we love Susan, but Susan has all the facts. I don't have facts. I just have all this rambled knowledge stuff in my head that don't all come together sometimes. So I was saying that mangroves are really good for our environment. They're really good for our waterways too. They're really good for cleaning the water. They've got some kind of, these kind of like stabby things, these needles, which are their roots. I don't know if you can see that, guys. There you go. Actually, we're going to go, I'll show you. Look. They're stabby. Those guys somehow clean the water when it comes in. And I don't know how they do it, but there's some way that these mangroves actually clean the air. They clean the air like better than other ways of cleaning air. Like trees in general clean the air, but these mangroves have some other special power. I should learn. I will actually learn about it. My friend Susan was the one that said, yeah, they're really good for the air quality. I mean, I'd had heard that fact before, but I just didn't know exactly how it comes about. So that's something, you guys remind me of that. I need to, every time I walk past there, ask me, hey Dora, have you learnt how mangroves actually clean the air? Because one day I will read about that and I'll then become a walking encyclopedia about that. No, I doubt it, but I'll read it and probably forget it, but that's another thing. That's all right. Can't know everything about everything, right, guys? But all I can say is they're good for our environment. And look, see how in Redcliffe here, we're building right close to the foreshore, basically. And we're building, stairs and stuff like that. So we're kind of playing with like the nature's way. So that can affect. I'm sure back in the day, there was a lot more mangroves there, guys. But thankfully, there's still some there, right? All right, we're going to flip this around. We're walking this way, guys. And we also need to drink some water. So, Steve, where are you from? This is Southeast Queensland in Australia, Steve. We just saw the sunrise. So if you want to replay the live at the start, you'll see the sunrise, and I think you'll see people in the chat will probably let you know also the sunrise was amazing. So it is Wednesday morning here in Australia. So Steve, if you are from the Northern Hemisphere or someone in the background is watching this chat, if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, it's Tuesday evening for you guys. But in Australia, it is already Wednesday morning. So in countries like Samoa is the first country to actually see the sunrise. Why I know that is because I was there in May this year. So I was watching the sunrise from my little beach bungalow, which they call a farley. It was amazing. And, you know, you're like one of the first people in the world to see the sunrise, the new day. Pretty amazing kind of thing. But yeah, I think, so it goes Samoa, and then some of the South Pacific Islands, New Zealand. And then the first place in Australia that hits the sun is a place called Byron Bay, which is like about 3 hours drive from me. It's in northern New South Wales, in the state of New South Wales. I'm in Queensland, so it's about 3 hours drive. But that's the first place that sees a sunrise. Same time zone as me, but it hits the land. It's the most east point. Just some other useless information, you know, because I'm all about that kind of information. I have a lot of stuff in my brain. So anyway, guys, what are you guys up to? What are you guys up to tomorrow? Let's talk about Wednesdays for you. Wayne, what are you up to tomorrow? So Wayne is custom screen printing. What are you up to? And Deb, how are you feeling, mate? Deb's my friend from Spring, Texas. So guys, a lot of people in these chats will not actually have channels. So just to let you know, they don't have channels, some of these people, and they're just literally watchers. So if you are actively out there trying to get new subs, it's great. Welcome to it. But just to let you know, some people that watch my channel are not also over 16. So I'd really appreciate people to be very careful when they are watching people's channels. Please don't. A lot of people just go, I'm guilty of this, guys, in lives, because you're watching a live. So when you try to find someone's channel, you're clicking out of that live and you're going quickly to that person's channel and you just sub them. And you're not actually looking at what they're about, because you just saw them in the chat and you're making friends with them in the chat and you think, oh, let's go sub them. And then you go back to the live and then you go do that to someone else's page. But what you're actually doing is you're actually subbing to people's pages that you're not even looking at their channel. And I think that kind of defeats the purpose, to be honest. But again, you do you. I'm not a YouTube guru. But I just think like human behaviour is to say hello, how are you? What have you been doing? So that's kind of like, hi, let's have a look at this person's channel. What are they posting about? I don't know, let's have a look. Oh, that's nice. And then add a little comment. Like a hello, how are you? Like in real life. But, you know, so like I said, you know, be careful who you sub for, because some people are under 16 and it's not really appropriate to, you know, like for example, me, I have some clients, some people in the chat have been 9 years old, guys. And I've been having conversations thinking they're adults. So like I actually have to be careful about how I talk sometimes. I know that you can make your videos to be over 18 and stuff like that, but I don't. If I was talking about a particular subject, I probably would, but I don't. And I've made some really cool friends, like my friend Lavender, who I was just talking about, Lavender's Rock. She doesn't seem like she seems quite wise in her age, but she's only 15. So I don't ask any personal questions about her. I know she's from Australia, but I don't get into personal stuff because that's hers. She's under 16. And then I've got someone that's 9. And again, I was talking to him thinking, oh my gosh, I had no idea that he was 9. So like, you know, it's a privilege to be on YouTube and it's a privilege to have people watch your lives. But at the same time, I'm also very aware that some of the times the people that I'm talking to in the chat might not be of age. And that, you know, that's important. Like in Australia, in November, I think, or December, YouTube are actually turning off YouTube for under 16s, which I actually agree with. I know that won't be other places around the world, especially America. You guys have free reign. But for content creators and people that are under 16 here in Australia, it'll get turned off for them. Yeah, like Ange says here, sub for sub is never a good subscriber, because I'll be honest, I've done that. Like I said, I'm quickly in a live. I've had a really good conversation with that person in the chat, and then I've gone sub them. But you know what? They don't even know that I've subbed them. Or, you might come back to the live and go, oh, hey, so-and-so, I've subbed you. But they're so busy also trying to do the same thing that it gets lost in the sub count. And they've never looked at your videos. They won't know Dora. They won't even know Dora's from Australia. They won't even know that I jump for joy and, do this dancing for Dora on a Wednesday night. So look for that, guys. There'll be a short out tomorrow. Oh my gosh, guys, look at this. Shit. Oh my gosh, is it dead? Oh my gosh. That is a stingray. Oh my God, is that dead? I don't really want to touch it. Shit. I need a stick, guys. Stick. No, I don't want to touch it with my shoe. Okay, I need a stick, guys. Stick. Because if it's alive, we need to put it in the water. But again, I don't want to touch it. I'm scared. I don't know. Stingrays can sting, right? Okay, we need a stick. Here we go. There we go. I walked past that before, did not even notice it, guys. See you, Wayne. Okay, let's put our water bottle down. I think it might be dead, guys. But that's the tail there. You be careful. I think it's dead. See, its eyes are like... It's not moving at all. Okay, I'm not a complete animal, person. I don't know if that's alive, guys. What do we reckon? If it was alive, it would start flapping around a bit. Also, another thing is these stingrays, they don't need a lot of water. They can just glide quite easily out of the water. If it was alive, you could get out of this quite easily. So it's obviously dead. I've actually never seen one this close up before. Ange, I've never seen one this close up before. Hey, I've seen them in the water. So there's different kinds of stingrays. So obviously everyone knows the stingray, that this barb can be quite sharp. And that actually killed Steve Irwin. Oh, actually, see here? Look at that there. That's quite sharp there. I don't know. Is it alive? Is it moving? Or is it just me thinking it's alive? Guys, I would probably jump 50 feet high if it just started flapping around. I'm trying to see if needs some water. Oops. I think it's dead, guys. I think it's dead. All right. We're just going to leave it. It's dead. We need to keep on walking, right? But see ya. Yep, rest in peace, poor little thing. So, Ange, you're working tomorrow, and then I'll be live for my rest of my Wednesday. Okay, so you're doing a live doing your nails. I didn't know that, Ange. Oh, I'll probably watch that. That's pretty cool. you meant? You actually do lives like doing like nails? Are you doing your nails? Are you doing your friend's nails while you do a live? Is that what you meant? Is that what you do? Oh, so Deb, you're scheduled for cataract surgery tomorrow. Looking forward to it. Okay. Are you doing one eye or two eyes at the same time? Is your daughter coming to take you? Let's have a look at that sunrise. Oh, look at that, guys. That's amazing. Now, is the tide coming in or out? I think it's going out. One eye, yes, she is. Okay, that's good. I'm glad you're getting one eye at a time, eh? Because it's a pretty, like after you get the one eye done, my mum just recently got it done. She got her second eye done now too. But, you know, your eyes can be quite sensitive for a while. My mum actually took like 1 year to get the other eye done because she really didn't like the idea of she would have to wear a patch and you got to put eye drops in it every day. It's, you know, you really do have to be careful. And because my mum lives on the land, you know, she can't sit down still. She always wants to be, you know, doing things on the land. Hey guys, I've nearly finished my second 500 mils. So let me just drink the rest of that. Okay, 1 litre of water done. Tick, guys. Yes, I will do lots and lots of peas today. That's all right, but I do lots of peas in general. So, as I said, the 75 hard is you need to drink a gallon of water, which I don't, in Australian terms or in our metrics, is 3.7 litres of water. Hence why I'm talking about my water and peeing all the time. So, let's put this back in the car and then go grab another bottle, start on our next one. And while we're in the car, we have some hydrolyte, so we'll just have a bit of a sip of that. Because drinking that much water, you know, you need to put the salts and the minerals back in your body. Hence why having like a pinch of sea salt's really good. I had that before I went to bed last night actually. And I use electrolytes in my water, so that's also classed as water, right? All right, let's go. Good morning. All right. Just through here, that lady's doing Tai Chi. Isn't this beautiful through here, guys? Look at that. It's like framed. I love frame photos. Deb, that's a picture there. Look at that picture right there. It's gorgeous. Oh, you watched my mum's video, huh? Thanks, Wayne. I'm just looking. Look at that. That's beautiful. Okay, guys. We had just drank our second bottle. So let's go get another bottle of water. Drinking water is so good for us, guys. This is why in this 75-day live, 75-day hard, they're trying to... Actually, look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at the reflection. All right. So my car is just a water trove of water. So we've done 500 mils. of our green juice, which is powder with water. 500. We have our electrolyte, so let's have a sip of that. And then we'll take that bottle with us. Mm. Yeah. Oh. Have some electrolytes. This is what I have. It's called Sustain. It's a active hydration. It's a lemon flavour. I've got another one at home. It's lemon and raspberry. It's my favourite. But got to, have the lemon too. All right. So let's take. Now what have I got? I'm gonna take my battery pack with me in my pocket. Actually, I could even take my jumper off. All right, we're gonna do something different, guys, today. We're doing something different. We don't need a jumper. Now, my back of my car is like my adventure mobile. I have all the tools and trade. No, the tools of my trade. Like a snake kit, goggy bags for, all the things like glass I pick up. I have that many raincoats, hats. But what I'm looking for, guys, is a bag. I have a bag. I have a picnic box in there with plates and wine glasses. Okay, I got that bag. There's another bag I have. It's a better bag. I don't want that bag. Oh, look, guys. I have never showed Maddie this. You know my friend Maddie? She loves ducks. I've got a duck hat. A friend of mine gave me that. Okay, I've got a bag. I need a bag to carry my... I've got sarongs. I've got togs. Oh my gosh, I've got everything in here. Okay. I have an here we go. This is what I want. My over-the-shoulder boulder holder. Hey Susan, how you going? Do you like that? The over-the-shoulder boulder holder? That's more, we're talking about a bra. Right, let me lean you up there. Oh, yeah, that'll do. It's quite warm. So Susan, Susan's the same time zone as me, right? She's high country's homestead. And my friend Paul is going to be so proud of me. No, I don't think I'll be Paul this morning because I'm going to finish my live earlier. But Paul's always say, take a bag with you to put your keys in and carry your battery pack because I'm going to take my hat with me because if Maddie comes on, I have to put the hat on, right? All right. Battery pack. Keys. Bottle of water. Oh, actually, one more thing. So Susan, look at the sunrise today. It's so beautiful. The sun was absolutely fantastic, Susan. We were definitely greeted with a really lovely sunrise. All right, let's walk. I've already been down that way. We're going this way now. Let's see if we can see the pelicans today, guys. Pelicans. So how are you, Susan? You're taking some migraine tablets. What's going on, Susan? What is going on, Susan? Okay, Susan's got something else in here. Okay, hello. Hello, everyone. I think I have a migraine coming on. So I don't think I'll be here long. Wild storms last night. Haven't slept from the noise. Just want to wish you a good day, day one. And Susan, please jump off the live. Go to bed. Close your eyes. Actually, Susan, do you take sea salt? Sea salt? Pinch of sea salt with some water. it helps, it hydrates you, and that helps your headaches too. So just my partner has a lot of headaches and he does sea salt. So a pinch of sea salt, not your normal salt, you know that, but sea salt. I'm sure you have it, and I'm sure you know this already, but just trying to mum you, hey Susan, because I am your mum today. Take off the live and go away. Day 1 was amazing, we're on day 2 and it's amazing too. But go to bed. Pinch of salt. I'm going to mother you. Turn off the live. So we have someone stand up paddleboarding. How amazing is that? How flat is that today, guys? Winter time is the best time for stand up paddleboarding here. It's actually magic. I keep on saying I'm meaning to buy one. So guys, I've been walking on here doing lives, and there'll be a guy like pumping up a stand-up paddleboard, and I had a bit of a chat with him. So yeah, I need to buy one. Can you imagine me doing a live out there? I could do one. I'd put you in my phone is somewhat waterproof, but I also have like a waterproof pouch that you put around your neck. So I don't know, how would I stand up paddleboard? Because you need 2 hands to do the paddle. Oh, I could put you here, like I could put you on my chest like this. Chest cam. Actually, yeah. No, because the pouch that I have, it's got a string on it, right? And you put you in the pouch, the phone, and then I'll put the pouch around my neck, so you'd be just hanging like here. Obviously around the other way, you're not looking at my breast. Hey, you'd be like this. Bushka, bushka, bushka. Ah, I could do that. That could be interesting. I actually don't have a stand-up paddleboard at the moment. I did get rid of mine. I had a Guy Leach. So if you're from Australia, you'll know who Guy Leach is. Guy Leach was a Iron Man. He's still alive, but he was a very famous Iron Man in my days. And when stand-up paddleboards became a big thing here, about probably 15 years ago, he brought out a brand, and they're quite heavy. They're heavy material. And yeah, it's very heavy. I mean, I was able to lift it on the roof sometimes, but it's quite hard, and it's hard to drag down the beach. It's heavy. So anyway, it became a bit of an eyesore in the backyard. So we put it in the front yard and someone took it. So now it's an eyesore in their front yard. But yeah, since then I've been trying to find a stand-up paddleboard one, an inflatable. Because inflatable ones, I just need to take it to the beach, plug it in the back of my car, and it'll blow up. Not blow up, but blow up. Without me like trying to blow it up with my mouth. That would not be cool. And then yeah, in wintertime it's amazing. So there you go, you can see the swimmers out there. They're swimming away. Beautiful day for it, guys. Absolutely beautiful day. These are the days that Redcliffe just shines. Absolutely shines. In summer times, it'll get a little bit more rockier, the waves and stuff. I mean, we don't get big surfing waves here because there is an island out there, so that blocks all the surf waves. But in wintertime, this is really good for fishing and boating because it's really calm. So an ex-boyfriend of mine had a boat and we used to go over to the island quite a lot. So you get over the island in about 45 minutes when it's flat, like 3 hours when it's really wild. And I've done that before. It was horrible. We had to get back, right? And the weather was so bad. Honestly, I was questioning my life. It was like rain was coming from every direction. We have a bit of a canopy over the top, but you're still getting massively wet. And yeah, well, anyway, it was a bit stressful. So yeah, I'm not much of a boater, guys. I just got to be honest. It's way too stressful for my liking. Could also be that the boyfriend I was with was not he didn't handle stress. I mean, no one handles stress very well, but his was another level. So anyway, I don't have good vibes from those times. Okay, I think it's actually the tide is coming up, guys, because like this is all new fresh water coming up. Yeah, cool. Sorry, Susan's never tried sea salt. Honestly, I'm drinking shitloads of water at the moment because I'm doing this, obviously the 75 hard, and I have to drink 3.7 litres. And because that's, if you drink that much water, it also depletes your body because you're weeing a lot too. So they suggest taking sea salt, a pinch of sea salt. So when I go hiking, I actually take a little tub of sea salt with me. When I travelled in Europe, and even when I went to Samoa back in May, I took some sea salt with me too. Just because it's quite hot there, and you might not be getting enough water, or you might be drinking too much water and you get dehydrated. So the pinch of salt is giving you back the minerals. And again, guys, I am no anything, just saying, I just telling you my experience, guys, right? You take that with a pinch of salt. Do you like that, guys? A pinch of salt. No, but honestly, pinches the salt, but not any salt, not iodine salt. You need actual sea salt, good quality sea salt. That's the last thing I'm going to say about that, sea salt. Good quality sea salt. I didn't have a headache last night, but because I've been drinking so much water, right, being my first day yesterday, when I went to bed, I grabbed a pinch of sea salt from the cooking packet and I put it in my mouth. You kind of let it in your mouth for a little bit and kind of let it bubble in your mouth. Not really bubble, but just put it in your mouth and then you wash it down. But anyway, Google it. Google's Mr. Doctor right these days. I'm being very sarcastic too there. I have to be careful what I say. I know that people can take what I say and, run with it. And it's not, like I said, I'm not anyone. I'm just Dora showing you my experiences. Like right now, I'm doing the 75 hard and I'm not saying you guys should do it, but you can do your own version. Like I did my own version back a couple of months ago when I was just about to turn 50. Because I couldn't commit to the whole thing. But I will make a video. It'll be my next video that I make. And I'll put it out maybe tonight or tomorrow. Let's say I'm not going to do it tonight. It'll be tomorrow night, if I'm lucky. And I'll tell you about my, what it is, the experiences. Because there is one on my live list. When I had a chat with Laurie from Aging Rebel, who basically introduced me and told me all about it and how it works. But yeah, I'll tell you my kind of experiences starting out and why I'm doing it. And what I found from day one already. It's amazing. So I'm on day 2, guys. I'm pretty motivated. I am pretty pumped up. So we are right now doing one of my sessions. So part of it, you got to do 2 45-minute sessions of exercise. And one has to be outside. So we are officially doing my first one for the day, and it's outside. Guys, this is where that boat was. Remember that boat that was a bit shipwrecked out here? It took 2 weeks, they cut it up and they took it away. It's pretty amazing what the community can do when they get together and help someone in need. So the guy was homeless. Well, he wasn't homeless, he was living on his boat out here. The mooring slipped and there's lots of rocks here. His boat was pretty decrepit anyway. Unfortunately, it was a bit probably, it was rotten, like the wood was rotten a lot. So he hit the rocks, a couple of hits of the rock, the hull just got completely trashed and he was pushed into here. So yeah, I met him the day after. I was actually picking up all these clothes off the beach. It was so sad. Honestly, it broke my heart. And he was effectively homeless on the beach with pretty much nothing. Because he didn't even have any shoes because all his shoes were spewed out all over the road, over the beach into the water. So the community all helped him, and I believe he's living with a lady that he's made friends with. And they might have just fallen in love. So I don't know. I just think that's kind of beautiful. Anyway, there's hope. That's what I'm saying. Just amazing. Just like when I see the sunrise, it feels like hope. Oh my God, Susan's still got the wild weather. My God. So guys, I'm hoping Susan's gone, but Susan is High Country Homestead, and she's a homesteading channel, obviously. She lives on 360 acres down in Victoria. So the state of Victoria is one of Australian states, down that way. Quite a long distance from me. Completely different weather patterns than I have. So she said that last night there was wild weather, and yeah, she couldn't sleep basically. So she's got a headache this morning, and it sounds like the weather's still continuing, which is not great, because I'm going to say the last time she had some wild weather, she actually lost her greenhouse. Her greenhouse literally just flew up in the air and disappeared, never to be seen again. And in the hothouse, in the greenhouse, she had a whole lot of seedlings, growing. Little baby seedlings, protected in the greenhouse, ready to be planted in spring. So spring, which feels like spring right this minute, is like the 1st of September here in Australia. And that's when you start planting seedlings. So she had that already and prepared. They're all gone. So I hope she's gone back to bed. And I really do hope and pray that, well, I hope the greenhouse is brought back to her. Let's go with that. Landed on someone else's property and it's come back to her. I just hope her property's okay. Her animals are okay, especially her cows and her chickens and her alpaca. And she's got goats, I think, too, I believe. So yeah, Susan's a great friend of my channel. And I always talk about, YouTube's great, right? No denying it. I'm on YouTube, right? And I think it's great. But it's also great to meet people and take it off the platform. Now, if YouTube is listening, they're going to be like, strike. That's not right thing. You shouldn't say that. But YouTube want us to stay on the platform, right? They want me doing a live, engaging you to stay on the platform. I'm engaging you to go, live your life. Life is out there, right? If you want to watch the live, excellent. Thank you. But don't do it because you're obligated and you think, I need to help Dora with the watch hours. God, no. No, not at all. Go live your life, because, like I said, with Susan, we've taken it off the platform. We're emailing each other. I've got her phone number. I've actually sent her something, so I know her address. So we've become friends. I'm being a human, right? I talked about that before, about, when you are on YouTube, don't just do the sub for sub, guys. I don't want people to sub me. I want people to sub me because they actually want to know about me and they like my content. And my content's more than just doing lives, guys. I'm learning how to make videos, making travel vlogs, and then I show you my weekend adventures when I actually pull myself together and make a video, which I did on the weekend. Shock horror. I surprised myself. So I'm very proud of myself right now, guys. My future is bright. I should be wearing shades. So yeah, my live is full of corny sayings today. I love this little section here. The green moss. I just think I'd love to sit here and paint that. The green moss with the sun rising. That'd be beautiful. Oh. All right, well, we might have some water since I'm carrying this water with me. Let's have a water stop. Hey, see you, Wayne. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for being part of my morning and seeing the sunrise. You have a smashing rest of your day, mate. And I'll see you on your live or on someone else's live or my live. Oh my gosh, we have pelicans. We have pelicans. All right, let's have our drink of water on this side, because this side's got the pelicans. Oh my gosh, I love these guys. Love these guys. All right, let's gently go visit them. Not too close. Not too close. Actually, we're going to go around them and go on the other side, because that way we get the sunset behind them, the sunrise behind them. So they definitely know I'm walking near them. They're aware, they're watching me, watching them. They're like, hey Sheila, you're looking good. I like your rainbow bag. See my rainbow bag? Okay, now they're going back to scratching themselves. So they're like proper birds, like chickens, they flee themselves, right? But I don't know if they do dust baths. So chickens dust bath, right? I wonder if these birds dust bath. Another useless bit of information I should one day look into. Put that to my list of mangroves. Learning how mangroves clean our air. You wait, guys. I will come back with that fact one day. How they actually do it. I know they do it, but I don't know how they do it. And do pelicans dust bath or sand bath? These are the random things that I think about. Hey, gorgeous. Okay, I have my phone actually with me, my personal phone. Let's take some photos. Okay, let's just zoom back out so it's a bit more stable for you. Oh, wow, that's beautiful. Zoom in a little bit. Zoom out. Okay, let me show you the photo I took, guys. It's probably a bit, I don't know if you can see that. It's a bit of a reflection. See the reflection? It's quite, there is, see the pelicans? So Debbie, you still there? Look at the pelicans. I love when they walk. I love their waddle. Waddle, 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 waddle. Waddle, waddle. All right, we're going to keep on walking, guys, because we are supposed to be walking for 45 minutes. Like doing some exercise, which, you know, we're exercising our mouth. I don't think that's the exercise they're planning that they want us to do. They want us to do actual physical exercise, 2 45-minute sessions. So this is mine, walking on the beach. And I do have sweaty armpits, so that's a good sign. It means that am actually exercising. You want to sweat. Sweating's good for you. And guys, you'll note that I haven't got my bucket with me today. My bucket is at home. I need to clean it out because I've got sand in it everywhere and like yuck. I've chucked all the rubbish out of it. But I've got to clean all the sea glass out of it and shells. And then I need to fix up the handle because the handle snapped on me the other day. Oh, someone's just taking they're actually taking a canoe out. Wow, look at this, guys. A canoe. Oh, hey, Ange, you saw the pelicans? Aren't they beautiful, hey? So this person is going to canoe. You don't see canoes very often out here. It's more stand-up paddle boards or kayaking. Just spectacular. Spectacular, spectacular. You're trying to find the names of what, Deb? What are you looking for? So Ange, I don't know if I actually saw the end of your answer. Did you mean that you are going to do lives this afternoon? Or to me, tomorrow you're doing something and then you're going to go do lives, meaning like you were doing actual lives, like holding the phone up and doing nails? Is that what you're planning to do? And there's 2 more kayakers down here. So we've got canoe, kayakers, 2 kayakers. There's someone in a boat over there, a tinny. And then the stand-up paddleboarder's gone. I don't know where he's gone. He's gone somewhere. So it is a beautiful day for water sports. quite a few people walking their dogs and walking along the beach, running. So guys, new to the chat, this is Redcliffe Peninsula in southeast Queensland. It is 7:22 a.m. and yeah, it is a glorious Wednesday morning here, guys. And we are going to turn around because I do have to work today. Keep on forgetting that. I've got to work. So I actually have to get back to the car. So I think we've done our 45 minutes, guys. I started this live about 6 a.m. actually. Guys, I've done my 45-minute session. Tick. You know what I'm actually really enjoying? There's an app called 75 Hard, and you can you tick off what you do. So like, for example, when you've done your 10 pages, you tick it off. If you take your progress photo, tick it off. You don't have to do a progress photo though, but at the start they want you to do a progress photo. I have done my first session of my 45 minutes, and then you need to have at least 3 hours break, and then you can do another 45-minute session, and that can be inside this time. So this afternoon I may come back at you with a live, and I probably would be jumping on my rebounder because that's really why I bought it. I wanted to rebound as another alternative to walking all the time, because I mean, walking's great, it's low impact, right guys? But you do need to train different body parts. So a rebounder is a mini trampoline, and my friend Deb's just bought one, and she has done the right thing. She's talked to her doctor, her physician, to make sure that it's a safe thing to do with her medical, like with her health conditions. So you should always do that. If you're going to do some kind of new exercises and you have some health conditions, you should well and truly talk to your doctor. So yeah, I might come back this afternoon and do a live on my rebounder. But otherwise, I'll be back tomorrow morning, guys. There'll be a live tomorrow. God, that pelican at the back is actually quite big. She's a giant. She dwarfs over that little one in front. Wowzers. Okay, so I'll be live Wednesday afternoon here in the US. So probably tomorrow morning for you. Okay, cool. All right, well, I'll check it out. Sometimes I do nails, but tomorrow I'll be doing a nail haul. So go live every Wednesday. Okay, cool. I'll put my notifications on so I can see when that would be for you, for me. So here comes some little kids. So across the road from here is a little primary school. So these kids, I don't want to show you them face to face, but these little kids, they're like wanting to check out the pelicans, because why not? Why should it just be kids checking out pelicans? We should be checking out pelicans. They're so amazing. Look at them. All right, let's not get sidetracked. We need to be walking. Bye, Mr. Pelican. Love ya. Love ya. And Deb, we will be doing, finishing off my lampshade with the sea glass, and we will do a mosaic with the sea glass. We're going to make a turtle of the mosaic. Sorry, not a turtle. We're going to do a pelican, right? And Deb's suggestion was to put sand underneath the pelican, because the pelicans are always, walking on the beach when we see them, which is so cute. So, you guys, I'm talking next Monday morning. So it'll be Sunday night for you guys. Yeah, Sunday night for you guys. Oh no, it could be Saturday. I don't know. I'm doing a live the 1st of September, guys. 1st of September, I'm doing a live. It is scheduled in my live list on top. It's on the 1st of September. I'm going to meet Heather from Heather's Backyard. It's just an hour of power. Heather is going to show me how, or show you guys how to wrap jewellery or gemstones or sea glass. Whoa, shit. With wire. So we're wire wrapping. I've got some wire and I bought some cutty things. Wowzers, jeez. And obviously I've got lots of sea glass. So I've got my favourite piece, which is a blue piece of sea glass that I found on this walk when I've been walking along this beach, when I was training for my 30-kilometre walk for mental health, my walk for my friend Esther. So it's quite symbolic. So I'm going to be wrapping that, or learning how to wrap, and then practicing it while I chat with Heather, because Heather's now she's Canadian, but she's living in Ireland, and she does homesteading also, but she also does travelling around, like vlogging of Ireland, and she just recently did some diving in Ireland. And I'm a keen diver. I'm not very experienced, but I love diving. I did two dives actually, when I was in Samoa, on a wreck actually. It was amazing. Another video that I will one day edit and show you. But I really want to know about diving in Ireland. So it's going to be half wire wrapping and half getting to know Heather, and a bit of what it's like scuba diving in Ireland. She only has an hour, so it'll be action-packed. Well, I think it's going to be action-packed. It's up to you if you watch it or not. But if that floats your boat, go to my live list, click on the scheduled, and it'll tell you what time, or notify you what time it'll be on in your kind of region. So yes, that means I also need to start finishing off the lamp I've made. So I will. Whether or not I do a live on it is another thing. I can't do just lives all day. I mean, I could. I actually do enjoy doing lives. I think it's fun just having a chat with you guys. And I know that, Deb appreciates the company. Deb lives alone in Spring, Texas, and I'm happy to give someone company. It gives me company. Not that I need someone to walk with on my beach walks. I love walking on the beach to myself. Sometimes guys do come down here and I don't do a live, just to be in my thoughts. Because when I am doing these lives, I'm kind of actively talking a lot and having a chat with you guys and getting to know you guys. So it's a different kind of feel. Like yesterday in that national park when I did that walk, I didn't have you on my live, did I? So I got to really be in my thoughts. This was nice. Hey Mike, how you going? You missed seeing me yesterday. I wasn't online yesterday. I purely had the day off, Mike. Mike, day 1 of 75 hard is done, buddy. If you looked at my Instagram stories, that I had a pretty amazing day. I am going to make a video and put it on like a long form video, not a live, and kind of tell you about my why I'm doing the challenge, what I found from day 1, where I got my inspo from. Because not everyone will watch that live that I did the other day. When I did the live with Laurie, and a lot of you guys were there, which is lovely. But a lot of people don't watch my lives. They only watch my long form videos. That's okay. And then I have friends that only watch my shorts. And that's okay too. Pick your poison, right? Pick your poison. Anyway, how are you going, Mike? You've started this new job and it's kicking your ass, I think. Have you got into some kind of pattern yet? I mean, it's only a couple of days, isn't it? My gosh, it's my friend Marie. Marie, am I on the big screen? Am I on the big screen on your TV screen? Do I need to do a jumping for joy just so that I can be jumping on your screen? So guys, meet my friend Meditation Motivation with Marie. Marie is from the UK and she's living in Spain. She's been living in Spain for 20 plus years, so she's Spanish. She's mi amiga. On my phone, I'm in bed. Okay, well then I won't jump for joy, okay? I don't want to jump out of your phone, okay? But Marie, the sunrise this morning was amazing, mate. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So my friend Marie has just had my other friend, morning, Jazz Nomad TV. And she's sometimes on our lives, so a lot of you guys know her. Mike, you'll know her. Deb, you'll know her. And yeah, so Jazz is travelling at the moment, doing a working holiday basically. She can work, she's a digital nomad, she can work anywhere. But she went to visit Marie in Spain and they had a couple of days together and they just did a live together. I watched half of it this morning. It was so nice to see my friends. I'll put you on the big screen, Marie. I'll put you on the big screen because Marie sometimes watches my content on her big screen. And she'll send me a voice message, like, we're WhatsApp friends. And she'll go, I'm watching you on the big screen. I just saw your sunrise. And she's like voice noting me. It's kind of funny. It's not funny, but it's cute, right? But anyway, Marie, meet my friend Mike Sparks, Mike Adventure Sparks. He's become a good buddy of mine. We're Instagram friends now. We've taken off the platform. So he's from Minnesota and he does like adventure stuff. Actually, Mike, I haven't watched your video. You're talking about your hiking video. I have not watched that yet. Let me know, if you want to share the link to your hiking video, that'd be great. You can do that, Mike. But Marie. Okay, hold on. Marie, first of all, got to say, I mean, Marie's my friend, but for you guys, you don't even know who this channel is. Marie does meditations. Now, you guys have heard me talk about that I do these meditations. That's who I'm talking about. I do free guided meditations with Meditation Motivation with Marie. Her voice is very hypnotic. So, like, on top of the music and like, you know, sometimes it's waterfall music and sunrises. And then she's guiding you through a meditation. So she does 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Like, she does all kinds of meditations. There's playlists for all those kind of meditations too. But I have not done a meditation this week. I do need to get it into this routine that I am in, but I will get there. There's no pressure. But I will like to do at least 1 or 2 meditations a week while I do this 75 hard. So, Marie, day 1 was amazing, mate. I did send you those photos, didn't I? I don't think I have sent you the photos yet, have I? So I was sending photos to Marie on WhatsApp of the national park. I don't think I've sent them to you yet. Or maybe I have, I don't know. I can't remember. I haven't sent them. Okay. So Mike. So guys, if you're in the chat, please check out my friend Mike Adventure Sparks. Now, I'm not saying sub him. I'm saying just go look at his video. Leave my live. There's way better things to do than watch my live. Trust me. And I'm about to finish this live anyway. So go check out that hiking video. So Mike's from Minnesota. He loves fishing, but he is doing a hiking adventure. Now, I'm intrigued. I don't know where it is, what he's doing, if he does a dancing in it. I actually think he does a dance in it. I have a feeling he does a dance in it. So if you'd like to see that, you should check that out. And I am being sarcastic, guys. But, Mike, I would like to see you do a little dance, like just a giggle, giggle, jiggle, jiggle. It's not hard. Come on, humour me, Mike. So Marie, day one was amazing. And my body clock literally woke up again at 4:30 a.m. So I think I've shared with some of you guys in the chat, but Marie knows that Diego has gone to Europe for 6 weeks. He's actually right now in Sweden. He's gone to bed for his first sleepy night into European time zone. So actually Marie should be going to bed soon too. So it must be like 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning, night time. So he's gone to bed. He's had a great little afternoon playing with his nieces and nephews. So his brother is obviously Australian, but he's married to a Swedish lady. So they live in Sweden. So anyway, he's over there. He's got 1 week with them. So he was just playing cards with his niece and nephew, and they love him. And Diego, he would have made a good dad. But he was married before me, and they were trying to have children and they couldn't have children. So that could have been because of him. So when I met Diego, I kind of said to him, I am not having children, just letting you know that. And he kind of said to me, he goes, I don't think I can father children. I said, that's good. I said, because, if you do want to father children, you should probably meet someone else. So, that was a hard call. Because, as I said, I know who I am. And I know that I did not want children. Anyway, it's nice to see him. He's got another sister here in Australia and they've got 2 children now. So it was lovely to see him interact with his nieces and nephews. And then obviously I have a niece too. And he's a great uncle to my little Naya too. So, you don't actually have to be a parent. You can be an aunt or an uncle. Or you can be a fake aunt and uncle. Like, for example, I have one of my good friends. He's now passed away, but I'm kind of like their aunt. They call me their auntie because I kind of they grew up around me. So that's kind of nice. So anyway, but yes, Marie, oh my gosh. So with Ben out of my life, in a good way, right? I'm saying that in a good way. AK Ben, Diego really. I have this space and time to be, right? And I don't know, it's just a really nice feeling. And I'm not saying that this will be a feeling forever, guys. He's going to come back. But, for now, while I'm doing this 75 hard, when I kind of need a bit of space, a bit of reflection, a bit of time to myself, in my own thoughts. Yeah. Oh, look at that pelican. So, guys, I really can't see the chat very well. It's kind of like staring right back of me, the screen, just like that sky. It's very, very bright. Well, we didn't need our phone charger. So Marie, it's honestly, it's so weird that my body clock woke up again this morning at 4:30 a.m. I got my reading done. I've really enjoyed reading books again. I'm reading this amazing book. I'll tell you about it later on, actually. I'll tell you guys. It's about our brains and how we can rewire and rethink that, we can have shitty days and think really negative thoughts, but then we can also flip it and change that day to be a really positive day by our thoughts. Now, I don't know if this is true or false, right, guys, but I'm just reading this book. But the next lines talked about how there's some research about people with HIV and how they have turned their thinking and they've been able to, I don't think they'd get rid of HIV, but somehow they've got rid of it. I don't know if that's true or false, guys, but this is what the book says, okay? And, I'm just reading the book. Okay. We're back at the car. Oh my gosh, it's warm. It's 7:44 a.m. It is steam and warm. We have done a litre, and this is a little bit, I'm getting into this is my next, so I need to drink 3.7 litres a day. I've already drank 1 litre. Feels good. My skin is going to be beautiful. I mean, my skin is beautiful already, right? So this is my little flower, my rainbow bag. I took my hat because I thought my friend Maddie might come online and she loves ducks. Okay, so we'll leave that power. No, we won't. Let's empty the bag. All right, let's put that back in there. Oh, actually, hold on. I need to do something. Oops. I need to clean my shoes. My shoes are filthy. Okay, so Susan's saying it's 11:30 a.m. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Hey, is Miss Paula there too? Cool. Well, I'm about to go, guys, anyway. I'm just kicking the curb right now because I need to get sand off my shoes. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take my shoes off and I'll just... Otherwise I get sand all in my car. Not that I'm that precious about, stuff, but I should look after my car a bit because sand and salt water really kill everything. Like my shoes are starting to get big stains on them and they're falling apart because the salt really eats them. So literally I've got the whole sand, the beach in my shoes, literally. Oh, just must be so fascinating watching this. I know, guys. I just know. You guys can go, mate. Because, honestly, I'm about to finish up. Oops. Hey, see ya, Ange. Ange, I'll go and click your notification so I can see when you're going to be doing that live. All right. So Marie, you got to go to bed. I know Paul's in the background. Mike's in the background too. But yeah, I'll tell you the name of the book. I will send you a picture of it actually. It's actually really, really insightful. It's actually, it's very interesting. A friend of mine that I go hiking with a lot is quite religious. I don't know what denomination she is. She's not Catholic, but she goes to church every Sunday and she's in church groups and stuff. I've got nothing against that, but I openly say that I'm not overly religious. I believe in Allah, I believe in Buddha, I believe in, Ganesh, and I believe in Mother Universe and Mother Nature and all those things. So I don't believe in one nomination, right? But I'm not disrespectful, and if you believe in Allah, I think that's beautiful. But my friend, she does invite me to, I guess she probably thinks that, maybe by inviting me to, church groups that, maybe she'll get me into the church. And I decline and say, look, I'm not interested, right? But she gave me this book. And when I kind of looked at the book, this is about 1.5 years ago, I looked at the book and I read it, a little bit of it, and I went, okay, it's very God-related, church-related. And again, I'm not opposed to that, but it didn't hit me at that time, in that moment. So, books, you have those moments where books can grab you and then things that don't grab you. Like, for example, I can't never say his name, Erlan Totti? Oh my gosh. There's some guy called a YouTuber, Erlan Totti, that does books. Errol Totti, I don't know. But anyway, he was recommended to me one time when I was kind of going through something. And I looked at him and I went, I don't get it. I just didn't get it. Now I get him. So it's like books, they come to you when you need them and when it's in the right time for you. Not that I'm saying that I need God right now, but this book, I needed to find a book. So for the 75 hard, I need to read 10 pages of a business book, self-help book, motivational book. And I have all travel books, right? They're all Lonely Planets, or they're all books about, traveling in all different things. The latest book that I was reading that I've never finished is about hitchhiking from Tasmania to London. It's an amazing book. Never finished it though. So this challenge is good for me because it's making me read 10 pages, but I can't read a travel book. So I can't read that book. But after this, I'll read this book, right? So anyway, I picked up this book that, was given to me by a friend. And I thought, it's about retraining your brain. I thought, that's not going to be a bad subject, right? Even though it might be God related, you know, I'm okay. It's like I said, one of my favorite all-time books is The Power of Positive Thinking by by Norman Vincent Peale. Norman Vincent Peale, The Power of Positive Thinking. Amazing, amazing book. I have it. I have many copies. I've given it to my friends. I love this book. It is so powerful. The words of God in it are amazing. So like I said, I'm not opposed to God. Be very clear about that. But I don't go to church every week, right? But this book, The Power of Positive Thinking, is one of my favorite books. I was going to read this in this China challenge, but I thought, I've read the book already. I can read that again. I could read that at night time if I wanted to, but don't overload yourself, Dora, because, you know, I haven't read for a million years, so why would you read 2 books in one go? But there's some powerful words in The Power of Positive Thinking, like all things are possible through God's help. Or, and now if Miss Paula's in the background, she actually has another page that she started up called Miss Paula's Bible Readings, I believe. So Miss Paula is Mrs. Paula Does Retirement, and she does have another channel. And she talks about her faith a lot, and I love that. But like I said, this book has come into me in a really nice time, because there is many verses that it talks about in scripture, but then it gives you the verse of like an example of it, but in like real life. Like, for example, you know, there might be a positive saying like all things are possible with God's help. And then it'll say, but you know, if you think positive thoughts, you can overcome anything. I'm just giving you an example, right? So it's not all just about religion, right? It's talking about brain, how with positive thinking you can change things. So yeah, I'm 20 pages in. So at 4:30 this morning, up reading in pages. So it has, like, this 75 hard is hitting me really well. I love it, love it, love it. I'm going to keep on talking about it and won't shut up about it. So anyway, long story short, day 2 on the go. I've done my 10 pages. I've taken a progress shot. I've drank nearly 1.5 litres of water, just having some electrolytes. Because a lot of water I'm drinking, you need to put some, you know, minerals back in your body. But anyway, I'm going to go. Have a great day, guys. Good night, Marie. Good night to people in the Northern Hemisphere. And if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, have an amazing day, because Wednesday feels amazing. Look at the sky. Look at the sky. Or look at the sun. It is a beautiful, beautiful day. Thanks for being with me. Oh, I feel like a priest. I'm joking. I'm not joking. I'm being serious. But it doesn't matter. I'm going, guys. Yeah, see ya.